this story came around, and I think, people looked at it and didn't think about the significance of it. The NBA is naming trophies now, right?
Right.
They came out, they announced that if you have the best record in the regular season, you get a trophy for the best regular season record.
The participation award.
Named after the first commissioner of the NBA that nobody knew.
Yes.
Okay, that name. I just was like, what's that? But also, the best defensive player, right? Is it
Hakeem the Dream?
Hakeem got that. But the bigger one was the MVP. And it's named after Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Hello, is this on? All of you LeBron fans who have been holding on to this flimsy that LeBron is the best player. LeBron is the best basketball player we've ever seen. He's so versatile. He can do everything. He's been to the finals 40 times. What are you talking about? Look at the team he had in Cleveland. You wouldn't win either if you had those guys. The NBA has spoken, Rob G. They named the MVP trophy after Michael Jordan, MJ, the jump man. It tells you without question who the NBA thinks is the greatest player who ever played, and it ain't the guy currently in season number 20 who's about to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's mark for the most points in the league. It's not LeBron. The NBA. They didn't say, let's wait. Let's wait for LeBron to break Kareem's record. Let's wait for LeBron to win 2 more titles and catch Michael Jordan. Let's wait. They weren't going to wait because they know come hell or high water or anything else LeBron does from this point on won't change the fact that Michael Jordan is the greatest NBA player, period. Period with a capital P. Don't shake your head, Rob G. You know I'm right. And you LeBron fans, concede. I want you to call up and concede and bow your head, get down on your hands and knees, and thank your maker that you happen to be alive when the NBA named the MVP trophy after Michael Jordan.
Make you want to drop to your knees.
That's right.
Are you done?
I'm done.
You good? Okay.
Rob Parker. Concede, Rob G. Concede.
Rob, in the immortal words of Christopher Leviticus Bartholomew Broussard Jr., stop it! Are you kidding me? Rob, the NBA could not name the award after LeBron James because LeBron is still an active player. Can you imagine how awkward that would be if LeBron James walks up at the end of the season when the Lakers finish on a 30-game winning streak to get the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, and Adam Silver says, with the inaugural LeBron James NBA Most Valuable Player trophy, here is LeBron James. That would look so awkward and uncomfortable and corny that they couldn't let it happen. That's number one. That's the only reason why LeBron was eliminated from the conversation before it ever happened.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Yes.
Why did they have to name Michael Jordan now, this year? There's no time restraint, no time limit. They could have waited. Wait for LeBron to retire. Wait to see what his career yields. Wait to see if he wins a few more championships. Wait till he passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They could have waited. There was no reason to do it right now. This was them rubbing in LeBron's face right now saying, go ahead, break Kareem's record. And you know what it matters? That plus 250 will get you on the New York subway.
They only did it now because they're trying to get some positive PR in the middle of the dog days of the NBA season.
The dog days? We're not even at Christmas yet. The season just started.
The dog days start after November 1st all the way until March. That's pretty much what it is in the NBA. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard, who doesn't want to be here anyways. But none of these guys that they named the awards for, you mentioned the Jordan Trophy, George Mikan, Most Improved Player. You mean to tell me there's another guy who personifies Most Improved more than Giannis, who didn't even know what basketball was till he was like 11? and then now he's arguably going to be a top 15 player ever. The John Havlicek Trophy for Sixth Man of the Year.
They didn't even have a sixth man back when he played.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these awards don't make sense. And whether or not LeBron James should have been considered for the MVP award, I understand why you wouldn't. Number one, because he's a current player, but also because I think he only has 4. But if you're going to insist on naming these awards after a player, why the hell would you settle on Michael Jordan when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has one more NBA MVP than Michael Jordan? It doesn't make sense. All they're trying to do is appease guys like Rob Parker who can't get enough of his shoes and talking about Michael Jordan on the radio because he wants to get a new fit for Christmas. That's all they're trying to do.
You said Michael Jordan? I need baby oil.
And a cigarette.
I need baby oil and a cigarette. Come on, Rob G. Nice try. But this was the NBA, and they spoke. They could have waited. There's no rush. If you really believe LeBron James was the greatest, you could have waited to name it after him. And they didn't do that. Instead, they just said, it's Michael Jordan. End of story. I think if you're a LeBron James fan, you have no answer. You must concede. LeBron, remember that quote? Oh, yeah, when we came back from the Warriors, that's when I knew I was the GOAT. You don't even have a trophy named after you.
He's not going to have a single trophy named because the finals MVP is taken. The Western, Eastern Conference MVPs are taken. The preseason MVP, LeBron James.
Who was the NBA? Who was the player who said that they could name the next bubble championship after
Evan Turner?
Evan
Turner.
Have
time in trash talk.
Evan Turner, my man.
Evan Turner.
He just said, "Hey, they can name the next bubble championship after LeBron." the LeBron, or they could always come up with the finals failure of all time, and they could name that after LeBron. No.
Don't get Kawhi ready, Alex.
Yes,
I don't
Alex.
I don't hear Kawhi laughing at that joke.
All right, 877-99 on Fox. 877-996-6369. And come on, Rob G. Did the NBA send a message to LeBron last night? He's not the greatest of all time. He's not the GOAT. The GOAT is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. The NBA has spoken, naming the MVP trophy after Michael Jordan. LeBron got the Ziggy. It proves that MJ is the GOAT.
I can't wait to hear people put you in your place, Rob. Let's get it started. Dre is in Michigan. Dre, you're on the Ockable Fox Sports Radio. What you got, Dre?
Rob, what's happening?
How you, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Hey, Rob, you can never tell that you think LeBron is the number 2 by the way you talk about that, man.
What?
I ain't never seen nobody ride a number 2 as hard as you do, man.
But there's a big difference between number 1 and number 2. Number 2, you need tissue. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
jeez.
Hey, I liked it.
No, Kawhi did not.
Thanks, Kawhi. Yes, Kawhi.
No,
yes.
He get a laugh for that because I kind of thought the same thing, too, after I was saying it. But anyway, no, they had to give it to Jordan because LeBron's still playing for 1. And 2.
No, but they didn't have to give it out now, though, is the point.
Rob, they've been putting out these stupid awards for the last couple of years now. The Magic Johnson Western Conference Award. Come on, man, we ain't never heard no trash like that. But they had to give it to Jordan because Jordan took the game global. He made the NBA. The NBA was faltering. Michael Jordan picked it up. I mean, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, they uplifted it, but Jordan took it global.
There's no doubt.
So he is the most valuable.
There's no doubt. But I'm saying if LeBron was truly that guy, they could have waited on him, and they didn't. Thanks for the call, Dre. 877-99 on Fox.
All right, let's keep it moving. Someone's going to agree with me. Hopefully it's Mark in Sacramento. Mark, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What you got?
What's going on, gentlemen? I'm breaking the rule again, Rob G, but yeah, I am agreeing with you.
Yes.
And I just want to correct Andre real quick, being an NBA historian. First of all, the merger of the ABA in 77, followed by the invitation of ESPN in 1982, preceded by Magic and Bird's college game. Then came Jordan in 81, right after ESPN. He had the Avenue with this shoe thing that Rob has 3,000 pairs of. And, of course, he's biased.
What?
He's got so many of them. He's got them in storage, so he's always good. What else would Rob say? And the NBA ain't speaking for me. They're speaking for you. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's who it should be. But because of political views, they won't do that to him. That has a lot to do with it.
All right, that's fair. At least you know it's not LeBron, no, Mark. That's all. That's fine. I mean, no, because if they really thought LeBron was that guy,
Thanks for the
Rob
call,
G,
Mark.
they would have waited. They would have said, "We're not going to name the MVP trophy."
Yeah, you know what, Rob? I was during the break. I was legitimately thinking about which award they could make up or finagle to fit LeBron.
Do they have one?
Because they gave them all up. The only one I could think of would have been the scoring title. But I don't think LeBron's ever even won the scoring title. He might finish as the all-time leading scorer.
Right.
But I don't know if he's ever actually won a scoring title.
And what did MJ do with 10 years in a row?
Something like that. I think even
even that would be phony.
Yeah,
because,
exactly.
Because MJ won it 10
It'd be
years.
even more, almost as phony as MJ being the MVP
Oh,
award
whatever.
when Kareem's got more.
Man.
All right, we got time for our buddy Marty in Kentucky. Marty, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What you got?
What's up, fellas?
How you?
I love this subject. All right. I'm going to tell you, this has brought the Kobe fans out of the woodwork. They've gotten their feelings hurt a little bit, but when you go to 7 finals and you only win 2 finals MVP, I don't want to hear it. Now, LeBron, I'm going to hit a subject that has always bothered me. LeBron fans love to say that LeBron makes his teammates better. LeBron only makes his teammates' stats better because they show how his teams, how bad they are when he leaves them. Well, and they talk about how good the Bulls were when Jordan left them. Well, if you really make your teammates better, if you really make them better, they'll still be good when you leave.
Thank you.
And that's the only point I got to make.
No doubt, Marty. Thanks for the call. Appreciate you. 877-99 on Fox.
So what you're saying is Scottie Pippen is only good because of Michael Jordan.
No, that's not true.
That sounds exactly like what he's saying. All right, we got time for one more quickly. TJ's in California. TJ, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What you got?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
How you,
Hey,
TJ?
I gotta agree with Rob G. Personally, I think it should be Kareem. I think Kareem has a better record. If you look at their stats, he's got the chips. He even has more assists than Michael Jordan.
Oh.
So I would go with Kareem over Jordan or LeBron.
TJ, really? Really? I mean, I'm not dissing Kareem's career. It's not. If you look at college, high school, and pro, he's the best player ever.
There's nobody comparable.
Okay, but not in the NBA. There were years. Go look when he was making the movie Airplane, and he was. And go look at the joke that they make about. Imagine, you remember the joke in
carrying
there?
busting my buns, carrying him up and down the court, or something like that.
Elgin Baylor or somebody like that. He's naming. I'm carrying him up and down the court. You remember that?
Right.
I mean, that just tells you right there. They're making a joke about his career.
Why are you dissing Airplane, Rob?
I'm not. That's one of my favorite movies. But it's a line about his career in there. Can we be honest?
That's true.